Hi, Francesca.
Hi.
Okay, so you are starting your 7th week, which is
Yes.
phase 1B. Take us back to when you started phase 1A. First of all, through phase 1A, you have lost 11.4 pounds and you lost 19.5 inches, something
Yes.
like that.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, so take us back on why you wanted to start this program. And first of all, you are a student at Western University.
Yes.
What are you studying to be a doctor of optometry,
Optometry.
correct? Very
Yes.
good. So you just finished your finals.
Yes.
It was the hardest 2 weeks.
Hardest 2 weeks. Definitely. There were moments of, I felt weakness that I'm a stress eater sometimes, so I always wanted to snack. That would keep me going. The snacking would just make me feel better when I'm studying, but I, would walk in the kitchen, I'm like, I need a cookie. I need coffee with creamer, which I was drinking 4 cups of coffee, running through creamer like water before this program when I was just starting school. And I thought it was okay because I was drinking almond milk creamer. And I was like, oh, the sugar's not bad. I wasn't really realizing it because in my head I thought it's healthy. It's okay. Like I'm drinking this
Almond
drink
milk,
and it's fine. So now I drink coffee, that's black coffee. I put a little cinnamon in it and that's it. And I'm drinking only 1 cup. And I'm totally fine with it. My body's able to function. I have so much more energy and I just feel like a completely different person.
Now tell us during your finals this week, because it was so stressful, you were only getting probably 3-4 hours of sleep because you were studying so much with all the finals. How you were able to retain everything?
Everything. I felt like a completely different person than I was last semester. I was more stressed out. The material in my mind was just not sticking as well, and I felt like I had even put more time into studying and it just wasn't sticking. And now these past 2 weeks, I don't even know how it's just totally like a complete 180. I just was able to absorb so much information and the information just stuck with me during every exam, and I was able to focus and my anxiety was low. I had none, and I just felt like, wow, like I got through these 2 weeks, not just with school, but eating healthy and stuck with the plan. I never cheated. I never went off, nothing. And it was perfect.
Didn't you tell me the word you used was it was surreal?
It was surreal. It was a surreal experience. Like definitely, like from finals from last year to finals this year on this plan. Like I'm just, the amount of material like I was able to gain and just retain, and just how smoothly it went. And I thought, oh, I'm always studying, so the next thing I knew I had to, it's time to eat again. And so it was not a struggle for me, and it actually really did help me with school. Like just my mind, my energy. I used to break out a lot from all my stress and get cystic acne, and so that was also depressing on top of gaining all this weight. And I did read online and did my research that for cystic acne, you have to eat healthy, you have to cut out sugar, you have to cut out this, all these things. And I was like, no, but I'm doing that already. I'm already eating healthy. But then I took a step back, and once I started doing the plan, I realized I'm not eating healthy like I thought I was. And the whole entire 6 weeks I was on the plan, I've never broken out once. Didn't get one cystic pimple, did nothing. I used to get them on my chin, on my cheeks, it was like, oh, another 2 weeks, one's here. I would get stressed out, and constantly I've been battling with this for the whole entire year that I've been in school, and actually since before then too.
Wow.
And it's just ever since I've been on this program, I've had not one breakout at all. My face has completely cleared, and it's truly unbelievable. And so on top of doing well with school, I felt like because of eating healthy, my skin cleared, and I also felt good about myself. So all those 3 things together, it helped me get through the semester and made me feel good about myself.
Take me back when you said during school you finally threw up your hands and said, you know what, this is the way it's going to be. I'm just going to gain weight. I'll deal with it after I graduate, I'll deal with my health.
That was first semester. I was just like, you know what, I'm doing well in school, so it doesn't matter. So I was eating cookies, I was drinking Starbucks, I was drinking green tea lattes, thinking, oh, it's fine, it's green tea. But it wasn't. And I would get ventis because I was like, no, I'm just drinking one, I need that drink, you know. And so I was like, I'll just put my weight to the side. I can always lose weight later, but I can never do well in school. Like if I fail a class or don't do well, then I can never go back and change that, but I can always go back and change my weight. So I put it in the back burner, and before I knew it, clothes were fitting tighter. I took my before pictures, I was like, whoa, like I have back fat, I never knew I had that. And then scrubs that I would wear when I would work at my optometrist's office, they were loose. I put them on during Christmas break to work. They were so tight, I felt like I was gonna like rip out of them. And I was just like, oh my gosh, like, and that's when it was like the big moment. I need to do something about this, because now I'm just not even feeling good about myself, and I'm not gonna do well in school because I'm getting depressed as I'm sitting here studying, thinking about how I want to lose weight, I want to look good. But why am I giving myself the excuse that I can't do both?
Oh, it's so hard.
It was just very frustrating.
So you're probably feeling this was like the best thing.
Yeah, best experience of my life. And I always thought to myself, I can't do both. I can't eat healthy and be in school. I can only do one or the other. I cannot do it. So I had it in my head. And it wasn't until I started the program, I was like, wow, I've never felt like I needed to cheat. I never felt deprived of anything, and everything just went so smoothly. I followed the plan to the T, and I did it with a vigorous program, and it's just been the best experience of my life. I'm like, I finished finals, like, wow, I finished finals, and I didn't just finish finals. I also lost like 11 pounds. Like, wow, this is awesome.
And you weren't able to work out very much because So that's why 80% of it is your diet.
It was like 3 weeks I didn't get to work out, especially too because it was nonstop finals.
Yeah.
And that's like the biggest thing for me. I was like,
and you're still losing weight.
I'm still losing weight. I lost it. I never gave up on the process. I just continued, and I said, no, like, Carol knows. It's just keep pushing, just keep pushing. I never gave up, never had a negative thought in my mind. I just kept following it to the T, and it worked exactly like you said it would.
You just follow the plan. It works if you work it. Now, let's go back when you first started with me. Thankfully for your mom, she recommended the plan, and you asked her, and she first told you no, right?
Yep. She said, I can't do it. You're not going to be able to handle it. There's no way. Like, there's no way. You just can't do it. I already know you're just not going to be able to handle school and eating healthy. Like, you probably will cheat. And I was like, no, but I really want to try this. I really want to do this. I can do it. I know I can. And especially it was at that point where I was getting pretty desperate about it. And I said, this is a good time too, because I'm on quarantine. Like, I'm at home studying. Like, I need to do something. This is my time to do it. And so my mom said, okay, fine. You know what? Okay, go ahead and we'll try it.
And what did she tell you about me? I was tough or something?
You're strict. Carol's strict. Carol's so strict. If you're going to do it, you have to be, in it. And I am the type of person, though, when I do something, I'm 100% all in. And so, and I felt like I didn't want to let you down. I'm like, Carol's counting on me on these weigh-ins. Like, I need to lose weight. And so sometimes I would feel like, oh, maybe I want this cookie, maybe. Yeah, and I was like, nah, I don't need it. I was like, I have weigh-in 2 days. Like, the more weight I can lose, the better.
Okay, so now when you you reached out to me, I gave you the shopping list, gave you the plan. Now, first of all, was the homework tough?
Not at all.
What did you think about that? Did it kind of help you prepare your mind?
I feel like it did help me prepare my mind, and I actually kept my note cards on my dresser mirror, and they're still there, and they're like on top of each other. So I just walk by, and I'm in my room 100% of my time. So I saw them, and I was like, okay, I would look to the mirror. Oh yeah, I want to lose 10 to like 12 pounds, like I can do this, and it just was a constant reminder. And you did 11
pounds, right? Yeah, exactly. Okay, so is the program easy?
I feel that it is.
Yeah,
I do, but I felt like it's just so easy to follow. You think it can be, it's tough. It's kind of overwhelming, like, oh my gosh, the meal prepping, the list, the food, the measurements, like there's no way. But once you get through the first week and then you see you losing weight, it's just like, and you see all these little changes, it just gets more exciting.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh my gosh, this is my next week. Oh my gosh, already the next week again, and I lost some. Oh, and then before I knew it, I was like 162, and then I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm in the 140s already. Like, what is this? And it's only been 6 weeks. Like, this
Isn't
is
that crazy?
insane.
I know.
Like,
it's so fun.
Yeah,
and it's
now,
with regular food.
Yeah, regular food. Like, I was able to eat a piece of toast, and I honestly, before this, had cut out bread, cut out carbs, cut out dairy, and you
were still gaining weight.
I'm still gaining weight.
And I gave you bread.
And I got bread,
tortilla.
Oh, and
bagel.
I love chorizo. And so now with this, I was able to eat soy riso, which is super exciting. Yeah. But yeah, I was like, I got to
cheese,
I was like, wait,
yogurt.
I got to eat yogurt. I got to eat string cheese. I got to have like.
And you didn't break out.
And I never broke out. And I always was like, I cut out the dairy completely for breakouts. I cut out the bread completely because carbs alone will help you. And I'm like, no, it's not. It is like.
Were you afraid to eat these foods?
I was
because
afraid.
You hear so much negativity?
I was afraid. Yep. And then you told me, I remember you said, no, you know, it's not like you shouldn't be afraid. I'm going to teach you how to eat it correctly. And I said, I'm going to trust Carol. She knows what she's doing. And exactly right.
Oh, awesome.
I was able to enjoy bread, still lose weight, able to eat dairy, yogurt, and cheese. Even on cheat day, have bread and pizza.
Yeah.
And my face didn't look like a pizza face after I ate it.
Yes.
And I got to just lose weight and have clear skin in the process, and it's been just so awesome. Incredible.
So now with phase 1B, we're taking out the bread and the dairy, but you probably don't miss it much, right? Well, you're just on week
100%.
Yeah, okay, good. So do you get excited every week seeing a new, because it's new foods, new combinations?
I'm so excited. Like I saw for this week, I get to have like eggs and potatoes. I'm a breakfast person, so that's probably why I get excited with breakfast. But I like eggs and potatoes, eggs and bacon. I saw I get eggs, turkey, bacon. Oh my gosh, that's like my favorite.
Oh, good.
And then I do like the shake. The shake's really good when you put with the beets and the vegetables. It actually tastes so delicious. Yes. So I look forward to that.
I try to change it up with oranges in there, and I try to get a lot of antioxidants and some other.
I feel like that kind of covers and helps with the dessert. Like you get dessert in a different way, and so it helps cure that craving.
Yes, exactly. Yeah.
So when I had jam on my toast. So I had the jam, and then I didn't feel like I needed it. I was like, I had my sugar for the day.
I really try to put a lot of thought into the meal planning. And this plan was, and we got chicken enchiladas. Yeah. So I really try to get a lot of variety for people, yet staying healthy.
And it's so good. Every meal has been delicious, especially the soy riso. I was like, I love chorizo. It tastes exactly the same, and I get to have it in a tortilla. It was like, oh my gosh, the best combination ever. So I would wake up looking forward to breakfast. It was like my favorite meal.
So what advice can you give someone who's struggling right now?
I just want to say it's not over and it's not impossible, because there were moments when I felt like it's impossible. I can't do this. Like, there's no way. I'm just going to keep on going up the scale. But I also thought to myself, I didn't gain this weight overnight. It was like 2 pounds, 2 pounds, 2 pounds. It was like a gradual process. So just like I gained this weight, I'm not going to lose it overnight. I need to be patient. And I thought to myself, I'm either going to gain 2 pounds a week and continue 10 pounds, and before you know it, another 10 pounds, or I could do it, lose 2 pounds, 1 to 2 pounds a week, and then before you know it, I'm 10 pounds lighter.
Just like where you are.
Just like how I am. And so I believe, so I thought that in my mind. I'm like, well, I don't want to go up another 10 pounds. I want to lose it, and I got to do it, and I can do it. And I have not been in the 140s for like almost 2 years now. And I was getting to the point where I was like, it's impossible. I'm 30 now, so it's probably my age. Like, that's what always people would say.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm like, I'm not moving that much because I'm always sitting down studying. But it literally is not that. Like, it's literally what you eat. You follow this plan. You stick to it. I'm like living proof of someone who was struggling with weight and literally felt like it was impossible. It's not. It is totally 100% possible. Before you know it, you're just going to start it's like an avalanche. Just start losing all this weight. You're going to feel better mentally, emotionally, physically, and spiritually. It's just the whole combination of everything. And it's 100% possible, and you will totally lose the weight. It's not never say never, because this plan is living proof. If you stick with it, if you can't work out one day, that's okay. Like, I went 2 weeks without working out and I still lost like an extra 4 pounds. So it's okay. And I couldn't do it. And I was like, you skip a workout, it's okay. Don't punish yourself. You know, I still had my cheat meals and I did it. And it's like, and I'm excited to go on the next phase, and I can't wait to lose more weight. And it's just kind
our goal this phase is for you to lose 8 pounds, I think. Yeah. So that would give you a total of, I think, close to 20 pounds, 19 pounds off. Yeah. That's awesome. Okay, well, we will get back together in 5 weeks and see where you are after phase 1B. Thank you so much for your time, sweetheart. I'm so happy to work with you.
Thank you.